Today we are going to learn this Oreo woven bag. This bag is crocheted with a strip of thread. The height of the finished bag is about 21 centimeters. The length is measured from the middle. Measured from the longest diameter is about 22 to 23 centimeters. Depending on each person, the tightness of the hands is different. The size of the hook there may be a slight difference. The height of the handle from the bottom is about 9 centimeters. Measuring the length of the handle like this. If measured from here, is about 5 centimeters. If we use double strands to crochet, the size will be a little larger. For example, this style is crocheted with double strands of thread. The crocheting method is the same. Then the double strand crochet requires 6 balls of strip yarn, and the size is about 25. After flattening it, is about 25 centimeters high. The length, which is the length of the cross section, about 27 centimeters in length. So, according to personal needs, we can crochet. If you want to carry it by hand, you can crochet a slightly larger one. Use double strand cloth strip thread to crochet. If you like to add chains, or wear it on one shoulder or with a skirt, then we can make it smaller and crochet with single strand thread. This size is more suitable, and it will look better when matched with clothes. Crochet Oreo woven bag. We use to crochet the bag. The crochet hook we use is a 5.0 aluminum alloy crochet hook. There are many types of cloth thread on the market. Try to choose the one that doesn't pill. Shed high-quality cloth strip thread to make it. Because the bag made with this kind of thread, the bag made with it will be shaped, beautiful and 3-dimensional, and the color will be cleaner. When crocheting this bag, we use a circular start. First, hook the middle part, 2 circles. Let's take a look at the method of circular starting. Take the thread over here, and pick up the end of the thread like this, and hang it directly on the index finger of the left hand, then on the middle finger, and wrap it around like this. After winding the circle, hold the crossing point. We insert the hook directly into the loop. At this time, press the cross point with your thumb. Don't move the hook needle. Directly hook the thread on the index finger, and hook it over. Adjust it up a little bit like this. Then wind the hook needle, and hook a slip stitch. This is how we start the stitch. After we finish the standing stitch, we can lift the loop a little longer. Then take the loop off, so the loop won't fall apart. Next, insert the hook into this loop. Then wind the thread on the hook and pick it up. And pull it up a little longer. Don't hook it to short like this. A little longer. Then, hold this position. To fix it, hook the thread on the index finger, and hook through the 2 loops on the needle. This is the first stitch we start with. The crocheting method of short stitches. After crocheting the first short stitch, we put the marker on it and mark it. We use the same method to crochet. 6 stitches, the first one is done. Put a marker on it. This is the second one. Hold this position to fix it. Then we hook the needle and wind the thread, and hook through the 2 loops on the needle. This is the second stitch. Then insert the hook into the loop. Then hook the needle and pull the thread up. And hook through the 2 loops on the needle. This is the third stitch. Insert the needle, wind the thread, and lift it up. And hook through the 2 loops on the needle. 4th, insert the needle, wind the thread, and lift it up. Hook through the 2 loops on the needle. 5 stitches, insert the needle, wind the thread, and pick it up. And hook through the 2 loops on the needle. 6 stitches. Let's start from the stitch with the marker, counting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A total of 6 of the starting stitch. We should pull it tightly to minimize the hole of the starting stitch. Pull hard. To minimize the hole of the starting needle. That's it. In this way, we have 6 stitches in the first round. And we have finished the short stitches. After hooking, we stretch the last stitch and stretch the last stitch a little longer. Look at the position marked by the marker. We can remove the marker. Take it off. The next step is to insert the needle from the marked position. Insert from back to front. Insert the needle from back to front like this. Then put the loop on the hook needle. Pull it back. Pull it over, and after pulling it over, take the hook needle off. After pulling it over the position of this stitch, and pass it through this stitch. Then find the stitch behind it. The intersection of these 2 stitches. This is the place where the 2 stitches intersect. In the exact middle of this position, there are 2 threads here. You can see clearly, and then from the middle of these 2 lines, insert the needle. The position where the needle comes out. Take a look. There is a horizontal line here. Below the horizontal line corresponds to the middle of the 2 lines. To insert the needle, after each insertion, it's from the middle of this horizontal line, the middle of the 2 lines. To insert the needle, don't insert the needle like this. This is the wrong way. We should insert the needle, the middle of the 2 lines. To insert the needle, if you can't find it, it may be too tight, stick together. Just pull them apart. After inserting the needle like this, insert the needle directly. Then, we put this loop and put it on the crochet hook, like this. The connection between the beginning and end is done like this. After putting it on the crochet hook, take the long thread, which is the thread that connects the ball, and take this thread and wind it around the hook. After winding, we press down this loop, the loop on the hook needle, this loop, and pinch it with your fingers. Then hook the needle and wind the thread. It's easier to bring the thread through. Just bring it directly like this. Jump up and bring this thread over. After bringing it over, we pick up a little longer. Then hook the needle and wind the thread. And hook a slip stitch. This one, which is the first stitch of the second round. In the second round, we need to add stitches. In the same position, we need to hook 2 short stitches. This is the first stitch. We insert the hook into the same position again, and wind the thread, and hook it through, and pull it up a little. This is our second short stitch. The second stitch is a short stitch. In the first stitch position, just a slip stitch. And this one is a short stitch. Put a marker on the position of the short stitch and mark it. This is the end of the next round. The connection point, the position marked by the marker. Every time the first stitch in each round, short stitches are like this, and mark it with a marker. Then when we insert the needle next, is the intersection of this stitch and this stitch. It's right here below. If you crochet too tightly and can't see clearly, we can pull it apart with force. Try to hook it looser. Insert the needle in the first round, and the needle comes out from the back. We have said that we should insert the needle, the middle of the two lines corresponding to it. To insert the needle, don't insert it off center. If you insert it wrongly, the stitches will be crooked. We can pull it up a little longer. It's okay to be a little loose when hooking. Then hook it over. Then the loop on the hook needle. Don't hook it too loosely. Just tilt it a little bit. Then insert the needle again. Wrap the thread around the hook. When winding the thread for cloth strips, the side with the seam can be understood as the back. The relatively flat side can be understood as the front. Our crochet hook contacts the reverse side. Then when you hook it like this, it will be in a positive state. The pattern will look more flat and beautiful and neat. Add stitches. After hooking, pull the next stitch apart. The intersection of this stitch and this stitch, and pull it apart. Insert the needle from the middle position like this. After inserting the needle, wrap the thread around the hook and pull it up. Pull it up when there are 2 loops on the needle, and hook it over with the crochet hook. Short stitches in the same position, and then hook the short needle again. Then hook it over. Then, next to the stitch behind, in the same way, insert the needle. The insertion position is the same for all stitches. We just need to master these key points, and we'll be fine. Insert the needle, wrap the thread around the hook and pull it up. Finish the short stitches increase. To finish it, you can finish it by yourself. Don't insert it wrongly, from the middle of the 2 lines at the back, and pull it apart. Pull the needle out. After inserting the needle in the middle, wind the thread on the hook, and pull it up a little longer. Then hook the needle and thread over. Then insert the needle in the same position. Hook the needle and wind the thread up. Then hook through the 2 loops on the hook. Then let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. 5 After stitches hooking, added, the next position. Look at this stitch that connects to the wrist. The position below this stitch. And just pull it apart. Insert the needle at this position. After inserting the needle, the thread end of the needle from this position, we can wrap it around the needle like this. Wrap it around the needle, then use the hook needle. Wrap the thread around the needle to hook this stitch. In this way, the starting thread, we can hook it inside the fabric. Thread the needle up, and bring the last stitch through. In this way, we add stitches in the second round, which is 6 stitches. We started with 6 stitches. We also need to crochet 6 stitches in the second round. That is, the number of stitches increases by 6. The number of stitches here becomes 12. Count from the stitch with the marker, starting from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. In this way, including this stitch, there are 12 stitches. But we need to stretch this stitch upwards. Elongate it upward and connect. Insert the needle from the back to the front, so the marker needs to be removed. Insert the needle from back to front. Then put the marker button on like this. Pull it back. If we count like this, it starts from the stitch with the marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Including the connecting stitch, there are 12 stitches. Look at it like this. Then for this stitch, after we finish crocheting, after all the connections, the second round is really completed. After completion, you can pass it through here. Take off the loop. When you continue to crochet, it's the same hand position connection method. After crocheting from this position of the second round, the thread you pass through this stitch. Start from the needle directly below. Insert the needle. In the first round, we insert the needle into the last stitch because it's more convenient. For the second round, we insert the needle from this position, which is the connecting stitch. Insert the needle directly below. Then the insertion is the same. The position where the needle comes out should not change. Then put the loop on the needle. First, put the loop on the needle. Then pull the loop smaller. Adjust it to the right size. Then we hang the thread on the hook. Then you press the needle with the thread. Press it down. Press it down and then bring the thread down. It will be easier to bring it. Then bring the single thread over like this. After bringing it over, hook the thread on the hook. And make a slip stitch, which is the first stitch of the third round. This is the first stitch of the third round. Next, it's relatively simple. In the third round, we add one stitch every other stitch, which is a short stitch. A short stitch and a stitch increase. One short stitch and one stitch increase. This is the first stitch, which means one short stitch and one increase stitch. You should crochet an increase. Insert the hook into the middle. Then hook the needle and pull the thread up. And hook a short stitch. Add stitches. This is the first short stitch in the third round. Put a marker. If you are more skilled, you cannot put the marker. But beginners should try to put it on. Okay, add stitches. In the next stitch, we insert the hook. Insert the needle from the middle position. Wrap the thread around the hook and go up. Then hook it over. Then insert the needle at this position and wind the thread up. Then add stitches. This round is done according to this pattern. The rule of adding stitches every other stitch until you finish it. Insert the needle, wind the thread upwards. Then insert the needle at this position and wind the thread up. When we crochet, adjust the surface to a flat one. Insert the needle and wind the thread upwards. Everyone follow this method. You can finish this round by adding stitches every other stitch. To finish it, it's one short stitch and one stitch increase. Repeat until the end. On the third row, we've finished adding stitches every other stitch. At this position, we insert the needle at the last stitch. Insert the needle here. The position where the needle comes out later. Insert the needle and wind the thread upwards. Then hook through the two loops on the needle. Then insert the needle and wind the thread. Finally, we add one stitch. Let's finish crocheting it. Okay, in this way, the third round has been completed. And the number of stitches is 18. You need to connect it first before counting. Pull the loop up. At the position of the marker button, insert the needle from back to front. Then put the loop on the hook needle. Pull it to the back. Count like this. Count from the stitch marked with the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Counting the connecting stitch, there are 18 stitches. After connecting, pull the thread up a little. The stitch at the connection point. we'll insert the needle. Take the hook off the loop, and then insert the needle behind the position where the needle comes out. It should still be in the middle of the two threads. To pull it out after the needle comes out, then put the loop on the needle. Then wind the thread around the hook. After winding the thread, you directly hook it over. Hook it over and lift it up. The length of the lifted part, try to make it a little longer, about 1.5 to 2 centimeters. Hook needle and wind thread again and make a slip stitch. Okay. This is our 4th round. First stitch 1 to 3 4. For the 4th round, we add 1 stitch every 2 stitches. If we add 1 stitch every 2
Normally,
stitches, it's 1 stitch here, and then a short stitch here, and add a stitch in this position. But for the convenience of staggering the stitches, we need to first in the first stitch, in this stitch, to make an increase. First, we need to make an increase, and then make an extra stitch. Why do we need to stagger the increase? Is to make the circle we crochet. The circle will be more round. Otherwise, if we always add stitches in the same position, the circle will have edges and corners. It won't be so round and beautiful. So, we should crochet the increase first. Then we can follow the rule of 2 stitches and 1 stitch and complete it according to the rule of 2 stitches. Don't look at it after this stitch is added. Next, we will add 1 stitch between 2 stitches. Insert the hook needle, wind the thread up. Okay, 1 increase, 2 stitches and 1 stitch. Then insert the hook and wind the thread. 1, 2. Then hook and increase. This round, everyone just follow this cycle. To crochet, 2 stitches and 1 stitch. 2 stitches plus 1 stitch until the end. You can finish it by yourself. This first increase, if you don't look at it, it's just 1 short stitch, 2 short stitches, 1 increase. Then repeat the cycle. 1 short stitch, 2 short stitches, and 1 increase. Then repeat the cycle. 2 short stitches and 1 increase stitch. Just repeat like this. Let's look at the 4th round. After the stitch is completed, it's right next to and the last 2 stitches. We directly insert the needle like this. Then hook short stitches with the thread. Then insert the needle at this position and hook short stitches up. Then this round is finished. After hooking, we can take a look. In fact, in the last position, this short stitch increase and this short stitch increase, there are 2 stitches in between. It's just that we crochet the increase first, and the end is just 2 short stitches. Okay, pull the thread up. Take off the marker. Insert the needle at the marked position. Pass the thread through the hook. Pull it to the back. Pull it tight. Below the stitch where the needle is inserted, we insert the needle. Insert the needle at this position. Then put the loop on the hook. Hook the needle around the thread and pull it through. Then make a slip stitch. Next, we will crochet a new round. This is the first stitch of the new round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the first stitch of the 5th round. For the 5th round, We knit every 3 stitches and add 1. This is the first stitch. Then hook 2 stitches. Wrap the thread around the hook and pick up 2 stitches. Then insert the hook. And pick up the 2 stitches with the thread. Crochet 1 in the first 3 stitches. Add stitches. And then hook it over. Then crochet 2 stitches in the same stitch. This is the method of adding stitches. Okay, after you finish the first stitch, you need to mark it, and mark it. Okay. When you reach this position, and you reach this position, 1, 2, 3 stitches and 1 stitch. Okay, next, continue to follow this cycle. 1, 2, 3, add 1 stitch. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, add 1 stitch, and repeat the cycle. We crochet 6 times, which means adding 6 stitches. We continue to insert the needle at this position. Insert the needle in the middle like this. Let's take a look. During the crocheting process, if you encounter a knot in the ball of yarn, or you have used up this ball of thread, or you've used up this ball of thread, if you encounter a knot, just cut off the knot. This is not a quality problem. Not every ball of thread has this kind of splicing, but occasionally there is a ball. In this way, we just cut off the knot. Bring the thread you want to connect. We remove the stitch that has been hooked, and remove it when there are 2 loops on the needle. Bring the line to be connected. Then on the hook, and wind the thread, and hook it through the 2 loops on the hook. The line to be connected has been connected. Next, you can continue to crochet normally. Insert the needle and wrap these 2 ends around the hook needle. Press it with your thumb like this. We hook the needle and wind the thread. In the process of hooking directly, wrap it inside the fabric to hide the thread ends. Then insert the needle. Hook the thread and go up. And hook it over. Then insert the needle and wind the thread. And hook it up. Just hide a few stitches, according to the method of adding 1 stitch every 3 stitches. Continue to crochet an extra stitch in the next stitch. Then insert the needle and wind the thread. And pull it up. And hook it over with the crochet hook. In this way, the tail of the thread. As we crochet more and more, the longer the thread will be. Just hide a few stitches. Just cut off the excess thread. Then hook the needle around and hook it through. And for the thread on this side, we're done. After hooking, you can cut it off. And cut off the excess part. Cut it off. Then we can insert the needle normally. Hook the thread up and make a short stitch. In this way, the thread tails at the back will be basically invisible. It won't affect the entire knitted fabric. Everyone follow this method to crochet the 3 + 1 every 3 stitches. To complete this round, 1, 2, 3, 1 increase. Then insert the needle. And finish this round by yourself. You've finished the 3rd stitch and 1 stitch increase. The last stitch of this round. The last stitch should be an increase stitch. The position where the needle comes out later. Then wind the thread. Then insert the needle. Wrap the thread around and hook it up. Okay, After finishing this round, pull the long thread up. Take off the marker. Insert the needle from back to front. At the position marked by the marker, insert the needle from back to front. Put the loop on the hook needle and hook it to the back. Then pull this long thread to make this stitch smaller. Don't make it too long. In this way, we have finished this round. This is the 5th round. 1, 2, 3, 4 the loops. Method of crocheting the 5th round. Finish the 5th round. Next, we will crochet the 6th round. Pull it up. Then insert the needle at the bottom. The position where the needle comes out from behind. Then put the loop on the hook. Then wind the thread around the hook and directly pick it up. Then wind the thread around the hook and hook a slip stitch. Finish the slip stitch. This is the first stitch of this round. This round is every 4 stitches plus 1. To jump up, we need to stagger the stitches. This is the first stitch. This is the second stitch. Then in this position, and make an increase. The 6th round is to knit every 4 stitches. First, hook 2 stitches, then a stitch increase. The first short stitch is done. Put a marker. This is the first stitch. Although it's the first stitch, is not a short stitch, so we put a marker on this short stitch. Then add 1 stitch into stitches. Don't worry about it after this set is finished. Next, add 1 stitch every 4 stitches. The 6th round. Just follow my method to crochet. You don't need to think about why. Why? It's because we need to stagger the stitches. To stagger them, the purpose of adding stitches is to make the whole circle, to make it rounder and better looking. Just crochet in this way. That's it. After adding stitches, then crochet 4 short stitches next to it. Here, 1, 2, 3. In the next 4 stitch, make an increase. Then, right after it, then 4 stitches. Okay, after the increase, 1, 2, 3. In the next 4 stitch, make an increase. Everyone follow this way. Add 1 stitch every 4 stitches. This cycle, to finish this round. Finish it yourself. The last stitch of the 6th round is an increase. There will be 2 stitches left at the end. Then we just normally work these 2 stitches. Just crochet short stitches. Then insert the needle into the last stitch and hook a short stitch. Looking at it like this, plus the 2 stitches at the beginning. The first and second stitches, including the last 2 stitches. There are 4 stitches in total. Between this stitch increase and this stitch increase, there are actually 4 stitches between them. The entire cycle is completed. The circle will be more round after crocheting. Then we pull the thread up. Cut the thread. After we finish the first piece, to cut the thread like this, after we finish crocheting. After we finish the first piece, take a sewing needle at the position of the marker buckle and thread the needle. Insert the needle like this. Take off the marker buckle. After inserting the needle, pull it back. Pull it tighter. Then thread it back. Insert the needle back like this. Pull it tight. Like this. Finish like this. The connection is a seamless connection method. The connected piece. Adjust this stitch to be about the same size. The stitches on both sides to be about the same size. The connected patch. There is no trace of connection. It's more beautiful. Then we continue to hide the thread. Into the knitted fabric to hide it. To hide. The method of hiding the thread is like this. Then pass the needle through and hide a few stitches. Cut off the excess. Then the thread at the beginning of this side is hidden in the same way. You can hide the thread by yourself. We follow the method in the previous video. Finish crocheting the first piece, and we have already cut off the thread. Then, according to the same method, to hook it out. For the last stitch, we pull the long thread up. Insert the needle at the position marked by the marker. This part remains unchanged. Then hook the thread to the back. Tighten it. Then, insert the needle under this stitch. Then put the loop on the hook. Pull it tight. Then hook the needle around the thread. And hook this thread over. Hook it over. We will start to crochet the slip stitch. We need to crochet 14 slip stitches. Just go around the thread directly. This is the first stitch. Then use the same method to hook it over. 2 stitches, 3 stitches, 4 stitches, 5 stitches, 6 stitches, 7 stitches. 2 stitches, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 stitches like this. After crocheting 14 chain stitches, take the first knitted piece. This is the front side. This is the front. This is the reverse side. The reverse side's pattern is not as clear as the front. 2 fronts facing us, facing each other. Like this. Then we insert the needle from the bottom of this side. Don't insert the needle from the top. Insert the needle from the bottom. You can insert the needle anywhere. Insert the needle like this to connect the 2 pieces. After inserting the needle, you hook the thread like this with the crochet hook. And pull it out. After hooking, wind the thread around the hook and hook a slip stitch. Lock stitch. This is the position of the connecting slip stitch. This is the position of the slip stitch. You don't need to care about these 2 stitches. Start from the stitch behind it. To start inserting the needle, when we crochet 14 chain stitches, this is the 14th stitch. Insert the needle here, wind the thread, and hook it over. When there are 2 loops on the needle, use the front loop to pass through the back loop to make a slip stitch. After hooking the slip stitch, beginners are advised to put a marker. Then insert the needle and wind the thread to make a slip stitch. This is 2 stitches. 1, 2. Next, crochet short stitches. After 2 stitches, and the rest are short stitches. Crochet 10. Then 2 stitches. Then insert the needle and wind the thread. 3, 4, 5. Finish the short stitches. Then 7, 9, 10. Short stitches. After hooking the remaining 2 stitches, directly hook and pull. Remember one thing. No matter which row you are crocheting, then the first 2 stitches on the right are hooked and pulled. Finally, on the left side, to the very left, and the last 2 stitches are also hooked. After hooking, this is the front side. On the front side, we just insert the needle directly. Insert the needle into the next stitch. Insert the hook into the circle. Hook needle around the thread, hook, and finish the slip stitch, and hook a slip stitch right next to it. Okay, this is the slip stitch connection. This is a slip stitch. After hooking, look at these 2 stitches. Just turn it over directly. We don't need to worry about these 2 stitches when we insert the needle next time. This is a slip stitch. This is the slip stitch. We don't care about these 2 stitches. Insert the needle from the back of this stitch. Crochet 1 slip stitch. Then find a marker to mark it. This is the slip stitch. After hooking, find a marker to mark it. Then hook the connecting needle. The 2 middle stitches are short stitches. 10 stitches. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. 7, 8. 9. Then 10 stitches. The last 2 stitches left. Hook the stitch marked by the marker, and the stitch before it to make a slip stitch. Then remove the marker. Take it off. Finally, for this stitch, hook the stitch at the mark of the marker. Okay, after hooking the slip stitch, let's take a look. You will find that this is the wrong side, which is facing us. Then, we need to insert the hook from the back. Insert the needle from the back. The thread is in front of the needle. Then insert the needle from the back and insert it forward. Every time you reach the back side, the hook needle should be inserted from back to front. And the thread is in front of the needle, like this. Hang the thread on the hook and pull it through. Hook it through, and then pull it up. Use the front loop to pass through the back loop, and make a slip stitch. Then wind the thread around and make a slip stitch. In this way, these 2 stitches are finished. After hooking, turn the fabric over. This is a slip stitch. This is a slip stitch. We don't need to care about it. Next, insert the needle at this stitch and make a slip stitch. Then you put this marker back on. Put it on to mark it. Then continue to crochet the slip stitch. At the beginning of each time we will crochet, we should first hook 2 slip stitches and 10 short stitches in the middle, at the end, and the last 2 stitches are also hook and pull. Then we come to the front side again. Connect. Connect directly like this on the front side. Insert the needle from the front like this. If it's the back side, we just hook the needle. We need to insert the hook from the back to the front and connect like this. Actually, the back is easier. You can crochet according to this cycle, and you can do it. Then there are 10 short stitches in the middle. And keep crocheting until you reach the marker. Until you reach the marker. Leave 2 stitches for crochet. and turn it over. Finally, come to the marker button, the stitch on the marker, and the stitch before it, and crochet them together. Then insert the needle into the stitch of the marker and take off the GL button. Okay, this side is the front. When the front is facing us, it's more convenient. Just insert the needle. Just insert the needle from the front. Okay, draw up the needle, then crochet a slip stitch. Turn it over. Connect the needle and the slip stitch. Ignore this stitch. Skip these 2 stitches. Insert the needle from the position of the last and stitch. 1 stitch. 2 stitches. These 2 draw stitches are our 14 stitches. In the 14 stitches, we'll work the 2 ends and 1 in the middle, plus the last 2 stitches, which together are 14 stitches, which is the place where our bag is connected. This place, 14 stitches remain unchanged. No need to add stitches or decrease stitches. Next, we will still crochet in this position. 10 short stitches in the middle. You can finish it by yourself. We have finished the 10 short stitches and finish the remaining 2 stitches. And hook the yarn over to complete it. Mark the position. Still use the drawstring stitch. Okay, in this way, we have finished this part. To the back side. We just talked about the back side. When you crochet the back side and face us, the hook needle should be inserted from the back. Then wrap the thread and hook the drawstring needle. Then finish the drawstring and then crochet a slip stitch. Don't forget, this is very important. You must crochet the slip stitch. Finish the slip stitch and turn it over. Then lock stitch. And the draw-in stitches don't need to be cared. We directly insert the needle in the next position, which is the one in the 14 stitches, and 2 draw loops. Then continue to work the slip stitch. Finish and put a marker. Then 2 more slip stitches. Then, we'll crochet 10 short stitches. Then finish the 10 short stitches. At this position, we will make 2 slip stitches and connect this place. This is the front side. It's the front side. Just insert the needle and hook the thread. When we reach the back side, we insert the needle from the back like this. Insert the needle and thread in front like this. Crochet. So you can just keep looping around to crochet and go straight. This is not difficult. How many stitches do we need to hook? Let me tell you. Like this position, the side we crochet, there are 28 sets of fishbone stitches. Each set has 2 rows. Counting from this position. Counting from this side. Count from this position. After hooking this circle, there are 28 groups. You can also do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave the last 8 stitches unknitted. This position is the part of the bag mouth. Just leave 8 stitches unhooked. You can finish it by yourself.